You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Friday. That means the weekend's here, and boy, is it a pretty day outside.
Man, you are excited today. You know, it is a really pretty day. You guys know how I feel about warm weather and how I don't like cold weather. So I am A-okay with what's happening today. Of course, here's our lineup right there. Don't look at that. Don't you like that?
All right, Hollywood Minutes coming up. Video of the day, and then...
That's right, celebrity birthdays, and of course, the Know-It-All department, which you guys look forward to every single day. Talking about today's guest. Pawleys Island Music Festival happens normally back in the fall, but guess what? They have an event coming up at the Abbey down in Pawleys Island that you don't want to miss. Also talking about a Mediterranean food and wine fundraiser for a great nonprofit organization.
That sounds good. We're going to talk about a lady this year now that's made over 100 quilts for charities. This year alone, 100 quilts. And we're going to be talking about a charity golf tournament that's coming up too. All that and so much more.
That's right. We'll be back.
Feeling. The Force brought us together.
The Force is strong with this one. Variety reports Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker has zoomed past the $400 million mark at the North American box office. Combined with its overseas haul, the ninth movie in the Skywalker saga has made an estimated $815 million at the global box office. Award season news, shorts go big. Cable and streaming service Shorts TV announces the 2020 Oscar-nominated short films will be screened in theaters. The as-yet unannounced Oscar-nominated short films will debut in select markets on January 29th, with screenings nationwide starting January 31st.
Tell me the fairy tale again.
It's too scary, start seeing things that aren't there.
Here's a sneak peek at the upcoming horror yarn Gretel and Hansel. The latest adaptation of the Brothers Grimm fairy tale finds It Chapter 2 actress Sophia Lillis as Gretel, who runs afoul of a witch while walking in the woods. Alice Krieg plays the witch, while newcomer Sam Leakey plays Hansel. Gretel and Hansel scares its way into theaters January 31st. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
Yikes, man.
All right, you can have the scary movie.
No.
I don't want to watch it.
No, I'm a chicken.
All right,
Big
let's
chicken.
talk a little bit about this. All right, these rat-shaped bonsai trees are apparently in high demand. Now, these trees have been shaped to look like rats. You can find them in Binh Tri, Province, Vietnam.
Okay, the Lunar New Year 2020 is the year of the rat on the Chinese calendar. To celebrate, people are ordering the rat-shaped bonsai trees. They take about a year to grow and can cost about $70 per tree.
I do not want a rat tree in my yard.
Do you have a big tree in your yard? I can come with the weed whackers
and whack it out. No,
yeah.
We're not going to do that. It's pretty neat. All right, rat trees. Okay. All right, let's talk a little bit about where we get our promotional items. We're talking about our t-shirts, our hats, our cups, Surfwater Promotions.
That's right, right over there off of Holmestown Road in Surfside. They can do anything you need for your business, your fundraiser, or your nonprofit. And if you need a logo or a logo revamp, they can help you out there as well. They can even wrap your car with your company design, a great way to promote your business. Hats, cups, pins, t-shirts, they can do one, they can do 10,000. Just go sit down with their design team. It's a great group of people to work with, and they are right over there, conveniently located in Surfside.
And I love the colored t-shirts we have now. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Friday, January 3rd, and this is Women Rock Day. Okay.
Yeah, you said it.
I said it. I didn't read it quick enough.
It's also National Right to Congress Day.
Yeah, tell them what you think. 1956, Mel Gibson, the man is 64 years old, movies Braveheart, it won an Academy Award for Best Picture, Lethal Weapon series, and The Patriot.
That's right. 1975, Danica McClellar, 45 years old, TV series The Wonder Years, also the miniseries The Quail, and provides voices for 3 characters in the X-Men videos.
That's pretty good. 1983, Katie McGrath, she's 37, the CW series Supergirl from 2016 to 2018, also in Jurassic Park in 2015. And before fame, a wardrobe assistant on the show? Tutors.
The Tutors, yeah.
Tutors, yeah. All right, how about that? All right, let's talk a little bit about today in history. Let's go back to 1960, back when rock and roll was rock and roll. Bobby Darin, Della Reese, Connie Francis performed together on the Ed Sullivan Show a Sunday night.
Okay, cool. 1970, Davy Jones announced that he was leaving the Monkees.
All righty, here it is from the Know-It-All department where you learn something every day.
Oh, boy.
All right, did you know that the movies Goodfellas and My Blue Heaven are based on the same real-life gangster, Henry Hill?
Really?
A lot of people think these are fictional movies, but they were based on the same character,
Huh.
Henry Hill. So next time you watch that movie, think about it, a real gangster.
A real game. And we talked about that mafia theme the other day. You're into
I'm
big
into
trouble.
mafia.
Yeah,
That's
watch out.
it from the Know-It-All department today. A Super Friday. Hope you're having a great day. Hang on. We'll be right back.
Good Friday afternoon to you. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It's hard to not have a nice Friday when we have a beautiful day in progress outside. A few clouds out there as we take a look at the view from Garden City. A lot less fog than what we were looking at earlier this morning. And it is mighty warm outside. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s already here at the noon hour. We've already broken some record highs across portions of the PD. Florence, 77 degrees and still warming up there, breaking the old record of 76. We're still on the cooler side up toward the border belt where we're still in the 60s, but we are going to continue to warm, and check out how much warmer we are than this time yesterday by about 20 to 25 degrees for a few locations. So it is noticeably warmer, and we continue with that warm up through the afternoon with a southwesterly flow in place. We're also starting to pick up the winds. Winds are now gusting between 20 and 25 miles per hour across much of the area, and we're going to continue to deal with the wind until the cold front works its way through. It's situated just off to our west back in the Mississippi River Valley, throwing showers as close as Georgia and the upstate of South Carolina. These showers are going to continue to push into our direction, and as they do so, we'll start to see those rain chances bump up later on this evening and into tonight. We stay dry throughout much of the day today, at least as long as the sun is up. We could see a couple of stray showers, but it is going to be warm with highs in the mid to upper 70s across much of the area. Tonight, yeah, we know we have some fans on that one. I think Cecil had a little bit of spring fever right at the beginning of the show. As we go into tonight, temperatures in the low to mid 60s, so it is going to be a mild night. We will see a good shot at seeing rain not only tonight but also into tomorrow morning, with highs tomorrow again in the upper 60s. So a little bit cooler for tomorrow, but the big cool down comes in on Sunday. We'll time out the showers for you as we go through the day. Not much going on as we head into the late evening. 10 o'clock, the cold front across the PD giving some showers there. Those showers will push toward the Grand Strand heading into tomorrow morning. We'll still continue with some of those showers across our inland communities, and then the cold front pushes towards the coast by the noon hour tomorrow. This time tomorrow, the cold front starting to make its exit. We'll already be drying out across our inland communities, and we'll hold on to the chance of a couple of spotty showers behind the cold front for tomorrow afternoon. But by the afternoon hours, most of us done with the rain as the cooler air starts to work in. And it is going to be a steep cool down. Enjoy the nice day today because we're back into the low 50s for Sunday. We'll be in the 50s for Monday as well, but we will see plenty of sunshine for the latter half of the weekend and start of next week. We have another cold front on the way on Tuesday. Could throw a couple more showers our way. We warm back in the low 60s before cooling back down into the 50s for the middle of next week.
Everybody loves a meteorologist when they give good weather. Have you noticed that?
Don't blame me when you don't like it.
Don't
I know.
blame me. He says don't blame
All right,
me.
coming up, the 7th annual, Charity Golf Championship set for February 16th at Caledonia Golf Course. Now, the fundraisers for the, let me see here,
The Friendship
Place. And Alan's here with us to talk more about the golf tournament.
That's right. 7 years. Every year you guys choose a different charity, to sponsor. And this has become a really great success in the area.
Thank you. It's great to be with y'all again. It's been a blessing to the community. We find a great charity every year that's Georgetown County based. And over the last 6 years, this is our 7th, we've managed to raise $149,000.
That is
for
great,
local
Alan.
charities. It's fabulous, Cecil. This year we're so excited to have Friendship Place on board. If you're not familiar with Friendship Place, what they do is they help our neighbors go from poverty to self-sufficiency.
Cool.
And they do it in a number of ways. Probably the most important is they give them job training skills, which then they pair with other businesses in Georgetown County to place them in a business where they then can advance in their career.
That's pretty cool.
great.
I mean,
now, all right, let's talk about the golf tournament now.
Yes.
That's everybody wants to know how they can play, who can play.
And it's open to anybody. Anybody can play. We've got a few spots left for teams. We've got a bunch of hole sponsors left that are. I think we've got 6 holes left for sponsors.
Yeah.
It's February 16th, as we've mentioned. Every year it gets bigger and better. You know, Cecil, every year I ask you to be the Bloody Mary taster. I really hope one year you'll take me up
one
on
of these days. February 16th. I'm sorry, I have
It's
a car
a Sunday.
show. It's a Sunday. We have a car show the day before, I think. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Ellen. I'm going to talk to you about that. I might get down there and help you.
I look forward.
That's right. Well, I mean, don't leave me out of the Bloody Mary tasting. Come on. But you know what's even better is you get to play Caledonia. It's an incredibly pristine, beautiful course.
Absolutely. Bob Sagani and Mark Gerton, who are the head guys at True Blue in Caledonia, they are so gracious and they do a great job for us every year. Everybody loves playing Caledonia. It's Golf Digest Top 100 courses. I mean,
sit there, you can have lunch and watch them come in on the 18th.
And food from Bistro 217.
Man.
What else?
You can't beat it. It's great.
And the folks at Bistro do such a great job in doing this tournament. They provide, all their employees provide their time free.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Volunteer. Right. It's a fabulous game.
Now, where can they go to find out more about it? You got a website?
We've got a Facebook page. It's Bistro 217 Charity Golf Championship on Facebook.
All right.
All right.
Wonderful.
We appreciate you, Alan. Thanks a lot. I hope you raise a lot more money.
Spicy Bloody Marys. I'm going to make you one.
We do those.
We're coming.
We do those. You know, Adam knows his spicy.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
All right, check it out if you want to know more about it. The golf tournament coming up on February 16th. Go to Facebook and find out more about it. We got more coming up. Stay with us. It's a Friday, and the weekend is here, everybody.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, talking about the Pawleys Island Music Festival. They're presenting the Lee Minton Series, the concert series coming up January 28th. We're going to talk about a little bit about who Lee Minton was and what he did for the arts in the Pawleys Island community, and some really cool jazz performance.
That's right. We're talking about jazz. All right,
That's
Susan.
right.
It gets bigger and bigger every year. I mean, y'all going to run out of space before long.
Well, I know. We needed some new place. We needed lots of space. But in the wintertime, we can go to a much smaller venue. So we're at the Abbey, and the Lee Minton Series was started 4 years ago, and it's in honor of Lee Minton, who started the festival, Dr. Lee Minton. And this year is our 30th anniversary of the festival. So he started it 30 years ago.
That's right.
And we can do these small concerts in the winter because it's just we can go into a smaller venue. So we're going into the Abbey.
Which is beautiful.
It's so
Where's
pretty.
the Abbey? Tell them
the
what's
Abbey's
located.
at Litchfield Plantation, and it's just got the most wonderful acoustics. And so we'll go in on a Tuesday night, the 21st, and have Brandon Goldberg. He is a wonderful pianist. He's 13 years old.
What?
There he is.
Right
Look
there.
at that.
Has a jazz trio. Y'all, he is incredible. You need to come see him perform. You just would not believe.
Now, where is he from?
Yeah.
I think New York. I think it's that area, New York, New Jersey, and he plays all over the East Coast, and we're very excited. He plays a lot at the Birdland.
13 years old. That
he
is just
learned
amazing.
to play by ear at 3, they said.
That's incredible.
I know.
Wow.
And
Talent is talent. There it is.
And then the following Tuesday on the 28th, we have Alexis Cole, who is an incredible jazz vocalist as well as musician, has been compared to Sarah Vaughan back
Really?
in
Yes.
the day.
60s big recording
Yes, and we heard her in New York when we were there for a conference, and she's just incredible. And we're very excited to have them both. So we really are fulfilling that jazz need that's in our area, and people ask for it all the time.
Very good.
You need to ask her if she can do Sarah Vaughan's Broken Hearted Melody.
I bet
great,
she could.
Great
I
song
bet you
by
she
her.
can.
I know
That's
she
right.
can.
Tell me tickets. The Abbey is not a
Great.
large place.
You can
get
go online
people.
and get the tickets at our website, pawleysmusic.com. The tickets are $20, y'all. They're not
easy.
that expensive, and it's just a nice evening out. We do a little reception before with desserts and appetizers, a glass of wine. Then we go right into the sanctuary and have the concert, and it's just a lovely thing to do in the wintertime. And you're ready to get back out around the 21st of January. You're sort of been stuck in after Christmas.
And of
But it's
course,
a great opportunity to see a kid 13 years old.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Pretty awesome.
Thanks, Susan. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks
All right,
so
make sure you
much.
check out the website, get a ticket for this great event, get out and have a little jazz fun. Hey, guess what? What'd you do?
Drop the cards. It's okay.
Live TV, everyone. There it is. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
And welcome back. All right, Care House of the PD, Organization for Abused Children, is having a fundraiser, Mediterranean Wine and Food Night at the Florence Country Club.
How about that?
How about that?
That's why we've got Sarah with us now. Sarah, let's talk. Let's first talk Care House of the PD. For those viewers down here that don't know what you guys do, let's talk about that and then talk about how they can get involved.
Okay. Well, we are a child advocacy center, and that basically means what it says. We advocate for children who have been abused. We work with law enforcement and DSS to do investigative services like forensic interviews and medical exams, and then we also do counseling services too. So we touch children that need our help.
That's right.
Well, there's the increase this year in abused children. What does it look like?
I don't like to think that there's an increase of abused children because our numbers have increased, but I like to think that we've helped more children.
You do.
That's
good.
Well, and that's the thing. We talked to the Children's Recovery Center down here that does a lot of the same stuff, and they say every year they see an increase, which is sad, but actually it's a good thing because kids are speaking up.
Yes, absolutely. And parents are not putting up with it anymore either, because a lot of times the abuse isn't just from the parents. It can be sexual abuse from an uncle or a family friend, and people are talking about it more, and I think that's why our numbers are increasing.
Something like that under the rug.
And so I think
more people are talking about it.
Absolutely, and they're not putting up with that kind of thing anymore.
That's the way it is. I'm on the Children's Recovery Center, which we deal with abused and neglected kids in Horry and Georgetown County. Same thing. And we see an increase, but that's what we talk about all the time. It shows that more people are now talking about it, and they want it stopped.
Absolutely.
Right. All right, so you guys, of course, a nonprofit. So this, you rely on volunteers, you rely on medical professionals, but also funds.
Yes.
Talk about Mediterranean food.
Okay.
I mean, I love Mediterranean food. So So
I'm excited about it. It's our board is putting on the inaugural Mediterranean. It's a wine tasting, so you'll be able to taste some great wine, some great Mediterranean food, but then also go home with some bottles of wine if you want to. So there is a ticket price. You get all the food and wine you can drink and eat, and then you get to go ahead and buy that wine later on.
What are the tickets?
Look at that. Tickets are actually on Eventbrite. So and they're $50 a person.
Yeah.
And all proceeds go to the Care House. We're working with a couple of great vendors who are donating a couple things to us and giving us kind of breaks on things. So we're able to hopefully make some good money on this.
What time is it going to start?
It's going to start at 6:30 and it ends at 9:30. So it's a good, fun evening for you, and get out of the cold.
Florence Country Club. I tell you, they remodeled it 8 years ago, and it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It is very nice, and it's nice of them to work with you too, like this.
Yes, we're very excited to work with them.
Yeah, when y'all have fundraisers, always get in touch with us. We'd love to help you all the time.
Oh, thank you. I will.
Absolutely. It's not that far to come down from Florence. Tell us a little bit about what you do for Care.
So my title is just Outreach Coordinator, which is a fancy term for marketing. So I get to talk about all the great things that we do. I have so much respect for the people that sit across the table from the children who are abused, but that's not something that I feel like I could ever do. I can help by talking about it in the community and talking about what we do and who we are and the impact that we make.
Tell me about the blue that you have on right now.
Well, so I wore blue on purpose because blue is the national color for child abuse prevention. We always say blue, you wear blue because there's no excuse for child abuse. So that's why we're wearing blue today.
I like it.
Where are you from originally?
Originally New Orleans.
New Orleans? Oh, man. So you've been to a few Mardi Gras?
I've been to a few.
So now if somebody wants to get involved, donate, or even, they can't come to the event, but they want to donate to you guys, how can they find you?
Oh, please go to thecarehouse.com. We have all of our information there. I'm working on making that website an even better place for them to visit.
Great.
And they can donate there. They can get involved. We have a couple of fundraisers throughout the year. So, yeah.
You let us know.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for being with us. We appreciate it. Good luck on the fundraiser.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
All right. More coming up. Stay with us. The lady that's quilted over 100 quilts in 1 year for charity. She's amazing. We'll be back.
All right, here we go. All right, a real special interview coming up. Green String Quilting Guild, they have a group that quilts for charities around the area. This lady, Maxie, she has quilted 100 quilts for charity this year.
Look at this. This is so amazing, these things that she's done.
Beautiful.
And I'm talking about 100 quilts by herself for charity, plus others that she's worked on.
Man, that's absolutely incredible. Let's
talk a little bit about it. Tell me about this one first.
I made this for my granddaughter. Her dad passed away and he was Greek, and she brought the body over to Greece into a village like this.
Wow.
So this is her card from me.
To remember
so
you.
Neat. That is so
really
neat.
special.
All right, now you've done.
So we don't just make charity quilts.
Yes,
well, you do a lot of stuff. Now there's a lot of pictures we've got, and we're going to show some of them first.
Okay, that's
and talk
good.
about some of them, and you can look at them and you can tell me, because you make all kinds of quilts. And how did you get into the business doing this?
When I retired, I promised I always had businesses. So when I retired, I said I want to give to other people.
Wow.
And that's what I did. I started quilting by accident, really, and loved it. It's an expensive hobby, but
Really,
That's
very
worth it.
rewarding, especially when you can give back
Very.
to the community. We're seeing some of your quilts right here.
Yeah, look at those quilts. That's just some amazing stuff.
On average, how long do these quilts take?
It depends.
Sure.
You know, it depends what you're making, what kind of design, or simple things.
Do you do more than one at the same time?
Yes.
Can you go back and forth?
Yeah, I have.
Look at these quilts. I mean, this is just amazing to work in it. Look at the artwork in it.
You have to turn it around.
Man, that is so nice. All right, what you got there? Let's see that
But
one.
this is what I make most charity quilts. They're called crumb quilts.
Okay.
Where you find little parts of everything and sew it together?
People give me
old
leftovers from
stuff.
other quilts, and I put them together and cut. I do a lot of cutting, etc.
All right, now the group you're with that does the quilting, what's the name?
Grand Strand Quilters.
Grand Strand
and
Quilters.
we meet at the Commons.
Market
sorry,
Market Commons?
yeah.
Well, that's cool. Max,
Yeah.
thank you for being on the show and
Oh,
showing
you're
your beautiful
welcome.
quilt.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Yes.
Absolutely
Thank you.
incredible. Thank you for doing
All
a good
right.
deed as
All right.
well. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Check out the Grand Strand Quilters if you want to know more information about that. We'll be back. All right, we hope you enjoyed today's show, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. If you want to be part of any of these nonprofit groups, donate, volunteer, any of that, get in touch with us here at the station, and we can give you a whole list of places you can go in the community to help out.
That's right. Don't forget, tell one person that just moved into the area, and they'll learn more about everything that's going on by watching this show.
That's right.
Everybody have a great weekend.
Enjoy
We'll see you on Monday.
today. We'll see you guys later.